X the new guy X here, and I'm going to be playing a Illaoi top against a Riven this game. And it's going to be a really rough matchup. Riven, I think, in my opinion, is really strong against Illaoi just because of her high mobility and her ability to do a lot of spell damage over to me every time. And Illaoi's E, which is her kind of her grass that grabs you, that does the duration of time that it lasts is shorter based on how many hits I take from the enemy that I use that on. And Riven's ability to hit me multiple times, stun me, as well as shield herself during that time can really completely destroy the spell in general and actually bait me into some pretty bad situations. So if I'm ever to do that, I gotta make sure that I either have a lot of creeps or I have a teammate coming from the other side and she's forced to run. So in general, I think that this matchup is just going to be me farming really hard and just trying to survive the lane, as I don't want to give Riven any kind of chance to snowball. And when it comes into the later game, hopefully I'm able to jump mostly on the Thresh and the Lux and just try to delete them, as well as just be a tanky presence in the game. And I honestly feel like our composition is pretty well fitted, honestly, for this game. And I just got to make sure that I don't get blown up by the Thresh Poppy. The Riven Poppy. And it's going to be interesting because Poppy can actually just ult me away with this new patch coming out, and that her ult just smacks the enemy away. And that'd be pretty scary. So for laning, I think I'm actually going to start out with Corrupting Potion. And I guess the reasoning for this is just because I'm going to be taking harass from her if I ever walk close, and I want to just be able to keep my mana and my HP pool high so that she can't all in me. And the reasoning I'm just walking out to lane instead of trying to go for any kind of invade is so that I can set up my tentacles. The tentacles are the biggest part of Illaoi. If you don't play around them, you're going to lose no matter what, because your Q ability is pretty much your only ability that isn't based off your tentacles. Your W and your E, as well as your ult, because that pretty much makes your E more or your W more empowered, all require tentacles. So before you have your 6, you just gotta play like your tentacles are your babies. Take care of them, protect them, and yeah. Good wards, very well defensively played. No reason to be further out, so the team's playing it out right. I actually haven't had any games against the new Poppy, but I can imagine that her kit is very well suited for destroying Illaoi, in that I need to be able to make sure that I'm in the fight, and if she just charges her ult up as soon as I ult, I'm very far away from the fight, and I'm not able to do as much damage or have the same kind of presence. So, yeah. So I'm actually going to start with my W here, and the reason I do this is so that my tentacles have some relevance, and I'm able to protect them better. As my Q can be baited out very easily by the Riven, I just want to make sure that I have some way to threaten her if she is to jump on my tentacles. Yeah, so there's a harass already coming out. So I'm just going to level my Q up. Normally I'd level my W up next, my E next, but because of her ability to lane hold me really well, I'm just going to go ahead and get this spell, as it'll allow me to CS better and also maybe get some HP back. Alright, and a new one will spawn right there, so it's okay that I lost that tentacle. Alright. Alright, so that just gave me a ton of lane pressure because of her poor positioning. And yeah, I should be able to have a pretty good grasp on this lane and force her to use her spells mostly defensively now. Also, the fact that she's not killing these tentacles is really hurting her in the lane.
Many die. Worthy souls find
So I'm in a pretty good position to get ganked right now, which is why I'm going to go ahead and place that ward. So Riven just teleported back in, and I could tell because I heard the animation going off, as well as the fact that she returned to lane so quickly. Some really good stuff going on with my bottom lane. After I clear that wave, I can try to go for a crash. I get it, and lucky me, that allows me to put a lot of pressure. If I kill it in time, that'd be optimal. Nice. So again, I'm going to have just a lot more pressure in lane again. And then, yeah. Darn, I wasn't able to get the last proc to get another spirit going. But nonetheless, she comes right back out to lane and is harassed a ton, so... Alright, then I'm just gonna go ahead and back, as my ward expired. I could place another one, but in general, there's no reason to. And I think I have enough for my John's Fist. Yeah, I do. Optimally, I would have enough money to also get a pink ward, but it's okay. Alright, she just went ahead and proc the spirit immediately. And now my wave is at a very safe place, and I don't have to worry about warding immediately. Although I could. I really could. I can't say I really fear the 2v1 trait though, as if I'm able to survive the initial burst, they can't kill me. Get all these, or just almost all of them.
They will learn, or they will die.
An enemy has been slain.
Alright, and I see Poppy, so I feel a lot safer. Yeah, so because she's under the effects of being a spirit right now, her aggression is severely punished, and I'd like to reapply that as soon as I can. I could try to go for the shot right there, but with Riven's kit being so mobile, kind of not even worth trying. Kind of disrespecting the matchup. And yeah, tried to get a cheesy angle there. She might try to go for some poke, so I'm gonna just play it a little safer, as I don't have my spirit ability up right now. And I'm gonna go and ward. Damn. So I should be able to spawn a tentacle. There we go.
Killing spree.
So I think she was unfamiliar with the matchup at the start, but now she's starting to catch on a little bit. Yeah, that might have been a little bit of preemptive flash, but because I used my W before I ulted there, as I didn't expect a full engage, I didn't have the kill potential I needed because my cooldown was still longer than 2 seconds. So I used a flash, but I ensured survival, and in general, I'm proud of the trade. I'm up in CS, I'm up in tower pressure as well as EXP, so all in all, it's an okay game so far.
There is joy in food.
And then I'm just gonna go for another Ruby Crystal. Because as long as she can't kill me in a quick burst, I'll be A-okay. Damn, that sucks. Sticks. Not good. Oh man. Alright, so Poppy is leading top lane, so I don't have to worry about her.
There are kind and gentle dogs. Mine is
Nice. Well-timed gank. I actually didn't even notice. No, I don't think she pinged either that she was coming, but just really good timing and recognizing that Riven didn't have her flash. So ideally in my game, I should have told them that Riven's teleport was probably up, but I don't know if it would have changed their gameplay that much.
An enemy has been slain.
Respawn that tentacle.
An ally has been slain. Shut down.
Darn, don't have the damage I thought I did.
I am a teacher. Build what we learn.
Shut down.
Without change, something sleeps inside us, and so it awakens.
Alright, so I see them having some aggression in mid, and I could teleport, but honestly they should just be running away, so there's no reason for me to. And then I can apply pressure to top.
Barbecue.
I believe this is the right call.
To live is
Darn. Almost got the cheese angle there.
Why should we care for such things?
Burned her flash for my ult. Yeah, that's something worth it. I didn't actually expect to be able to get that much off of her, as she's so mobile, but I guess she just used her spells at the wrong times, and because of that I was able to apply more pressure. I think she has... I should have checked this earlier. Oh no, never mind. Her teleport has a standard duration. And then I can go ahead and get Ninja Tabi, as I know they have a Poppy, and them having a Poppy allows me to be more armor based in my build. So just overcommitment by her, and because she wasn't able to burst me, and because I built primarily HP, my base damages were able to just take her out there. I don't know if Illaoi's BS. It's just that she played the matchup wrong. I don't know, I haven't gone against many Illaois, but I went against one as Renekton and I was able to beat him just fine. Just because Illaoi is prone to being all-in very easily. And that's why I go for this very defensive build early on. People like to rush Black Cleaver just because it's recommended and they're like, oh yeah, the CDR and the damage is, you know, optimal, but I really like this Dragon's Fist first. 300 HP and 15 damage for the price is just, in my opinion, very, very strong. But yeah, I think I've played like 7 games as Illaoi, and I've only lost 2 of those, and those were the first 2 games I played. And both times I tried going for very aggressive damage-based builds, like Titanic Hydra Star, something like that. And, well, it just didn't offer the same presence in game, as I would try to go all in and be the guy tanking all the damage, but I just died so quickly because being in the center of everyone. I was also going Fervor, I believe, which I think is most definitely wrong build. Well, scripts.
Your team has destroyed.
So I'm starting to think that they don't know how Illaoi works. Nice. But yeah, they're not playing the matchup. You can punish really hard if you don't have the burst to take her down. Maybe she is OP and I'm just not worried about her in general, but yeah. Alright, I'll go up and back up now. I think I gave my cleaver and my Sterix. Yeah. So that's a pretty big buy for me. As now, I'm essentially unkillable. Ah, that stops all dashes. That may have been why my initial W proc didn't go off, although I thought maybe I held it just because I wanted to wait so that my cooldown would be 2 seconds. Although I did activate it before my ult, so I'm not entirely sure if that's the case. Nonetheless though.
Ripe for battle.
This game is pretty much over just because apparently Riven rage quit. So yeah, if you have any questions or any champions you'd like me to try out and play, I am very open to trying out champions if people are actually watching my channel. Yeah. Maybe that'll change over time if they get popular, because there might be too many requests, but right now, no requests, and generally as I'm just learning this new patch, I don't mind trying things out. And yeah. But yeah, if you definitely saw this matchup early on in this game, you saw that I had to play very passively against the Riven and that she could do a lot more damage than I could to her. And the only advantages I was able to obtain in lane was due to my E ability. So, if you're going against an Illaoi, or Illaoi, however you say it, my only suggestion is that you play around her E ability, because that's the only way she can get your lane advantage. If you watch for it and it's positioned properly, behind minions, then there should never be an issue with that. It's like playing against a Thresh. You just never let that happen to you, and if you don't get hooked, you're never gonna die. And Thresh loses all this pressure. But yeah, that was my Illaoi talk. I hope you enjoyed the video.